in USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday,
And we got our guest host in the building,
William Ray Norwood Jr.
We live.
We live. Listen, you know what? IMDb got my name wrong. It's on IMDb as William when it's Willie.
Willie. Oh yeah.
It ain't your fault.
Yes.
But it's just I don't know who to call to tell him to
But
change.
Willie is short for William, but it's Willie though.
Yeah, no,
Because
Willie,
your pops
like,
is a Willie, big Willie.
Yeah, and I'm Willie Ray Norwood Jr.
There you go.
So yeah, I wouldn't make it in the airport if it had William on
That
it.
is very true.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
CEO of Raycon is here.
That's right.
Okay.
Ray J, our guest host.
Icon living is here. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ray. I was taking bets on whether or not you was gonna show up this morning because I knew it was Grammy weekend in LA.
He was definitely against you. I ain't gonna lie.
For real?
I was like, I don't think Ray gonna be here on Monday. He might make it Tuesday.
That's what he said. He said
Nah.
Ray will be here Tuesday, and Ray was here before all of us.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like professionally, like I'm happy to be here, and I'm proud of everything y'all doing, and y'all upgraded, and it smells good in here.
Word.
It feels good in here. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Ray walking around the building this morning. He had his papers with him. He had his staff with him. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm here, Charlamagne, professionally.
Professionally.
I'm trying to be a professional this morning.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be unleashed. I just want to be professional
Okay.
today.
But how was your
Today.
weekend, Ray J? What you do this weekend, brother?
Just hang out with my kids.
Yep.
What else I do?
You back with the wife now? Congratulations.
That's right. Drop a bomb.
Man, drop on the cool bomb for Ray J.
Well,
and Princess
yeah, I
Love.
love you, Princess. I was with the kids, and then we did some songs this weekend. Back in the music, just having fun.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah, a little something. We feel good about.
We might
it.
have to play something before the day's over.
Gotta be something.
No, or tomorrow. Ray J's with us for a couple days.
A
so.
couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm warming up today.
All right. I was out in Dallas, and I had to do a show in Dallas, and when I was in my hotel lobby, I ran into Tretch. Shout out to the
Salute
OG
to Tretch,
Tretch.
absolutely.
They were in Dallas doing the play, the New Jack City play.
I heard about it.
So I
Salute
went
to my man Jay Kyle. He does that.
Yeah, so I went to go check out the play. Alan Payne, Big Daddy Kane.
Is it good?
Tretch.
Alan is in it.
Yeah, Alan's actually in it.
What he played? He
G
played
Money?
G
He plays himself. Plays G Money.
Is it good?
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta
That's
go
one of
see
my
it. Salute. Jay
favorite
Kyle is amazing though. Jay
Yep.
Kyle is a great playwright.
Yeah, Tretch plays Wesley Snipes. Flex
He
Alexander
plays Nino Brown.
Nino Brown,
Yes.
yeah, Nino Brown. Flex Alexander plays Pookie.
Word.
Chris Rock, yeah. So it's pretty dope. So I just happened to be in town, so I was like, I'm gonna go check it out, and definitely dope. So if you get a chance, I know they were in Dallas this week, and I think Houston next week, so definitely check it out. If you get a chance to go check out that play.
I was in Key West for a day this weekend.
What
man.
was you doing in Key West?
Minding my business, but I had no idea Key West was so beautiful.
Yeah,
Like, who told I know?
Beautiful,
That's like
beautiful.
a secret.
The little strip down in.
Yeah.
it's no secret.
It's only like 2 miles long.
That's what.
Yeah, it's
that's usually
fine.
where the rich white people go.
We've been to Key West before.
Key West,
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
beautiful.
salute to Key West, man. I had a ball in Key West. Salute to the guy who paid for my food. I was sitting outside, me and my wife, and he came. He said what's up, took a picture, and then it's one of those things when the bill, they'd be like, oh, your bill was taken care of.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh man!
You know,
Shout out to the dude that took care of the food.
Absolutely.
You wish you'd have known a little earlier. You'd have had a little.
Nah, I'm not
extra.
that type
Okay.
of person.
What's his
Nah.
name? You don't know his name?
Definitely don't know.
I'll
his
get
name.
it in a minute.
Got-
I thought I could remember it, but I
He
didn't
like,
remember it.
he's talking about me. He's talking about me.
No, I'm gonna get it.
All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Front page news is next. We got to talk about Kyrie Irving. He will no longer be a Brooklyn Net, which seems crazy, but we'll talk about it when
Well,
we come
that
back.
seems crazy. That seems very on brand for Kyrie.
Because Kevin Durant wanted to leave at one time, and they said, no, don't leave, stay, and he decided to stay, and
Well, Kyrie asked for a trade last year too.
damn it, man. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest host joining us, Ray J.
Yeah.
All right, and let's get in some front page news. Now, Kyrie Irving has been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Dallas Mavericks. He said he requested a trade, and they traded him. What's your thoughts?
This is very on brand for Kyrie Irving. Like, this is what he does. He's done this for every other franchise he's played for. And he's an exceptional talent, but he may not be the best teammate. That's all. Simple as that.
So it's people take it personal when you go to another.
Absolutely.
They shouldn't. Not
do.
with Kyrie
Teammates
Irving.
do.
Yeah, I'm sure teammates do.
They shouldn't when it comes to Kyrie Irving. I mean, that's what he does. He's done this everywhere. He did it in Cleveland. He did it in Boston. He's doing it in Brooklyn now.
That was supposed to be a big team, though. Think about it. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, they were supposed to win the chip. That's what everybody...
So I want y'all to think about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he couldn't win a chip with Kevin Durant, and then Kevin Durant and James Harden, you think he's going to go to Dallas and win one with Luka?
He won with LeBron, though.
That's LeBron. LeBron is the actual leader. Okay,
There's always a chance. You know what I'm saying, for somebody on that level. Like, you know, it's always one of those weird combinations that work, and then it just go all the way up.
Not in Dallas. Dallas offense is going to be good, you know, with Luka and Kyrie, and they got a lot of shooters. But I think their defense is ranked like number 23?
Yes,
in the whole league right now. It's not like Kyrie is a defensive wizard.
Yeah, but it might give them that energy to like go bigger.
I doubt it. But it'll be interesting to watch.
Now, speaking of LeBron, he's 36 points away from breaking the NBA all-time scoring record, so they believe he'll do it against the Bucks, which is kind of crazy because the person that has the record used to play for the Bucks.
Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Kareem used to play for the Bucks, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens with that. Did y'all watch the Pro Bowl by any chance?
No.
Okay, well, Eli Manning and his team, they won. The AFC won by, if y'all watched it. I really didn't watch it. It was flag football, just something I wasn't necessarily wanting to watch.
I saw somebody accidentally tackle somebody yesterday, though.
Did they?
Yes.
Jesus.
I think it was Jalen Ramsey, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Now, also, $747 million. Do you need that right now? That's the Powerball jackpot. Do you play Powerball?
I played it the other day because it was up there, and they said it was $2 instead of $1.
Yeah, it's been $2 for a while.
It was $1, and then it went up to $2.
Yeah, it's been $2,
yeah, because I used to play the Super Lotto in LA. That's $1, but you know, $2.
How many tickets you bought?
Just a dub. So 10 tickets.
Okay, so you thought it was gonna be $10?
I just felt like if I'm a win, I'm a win with 20 or I'm a win with 200.
That's how I feel,
like,
right?
You know, if I'm a winner that day and I manifested that much, that kind of power.
That's right.
Then it's gonna go with the dub.
I'm with you. I've been playing every week since the Powerball came out, Powerball and Mega Millions.
How many
and I
you
feel
buy?
the same way. I buy 5 Mega Millions, 5 Powerball.
That's it.
That's all you need.
I'll do $20 worth.
Yeah, I did 40. I did 20 on the Powerball, 20 on Super Lotto. Obviously, I didn't win because the ticket didn't.
Because you had.
But see, you still got to go check that ticket.
I didn't check the ticket. I don't check them until the store dude to say somebody won here.
Then you go check.
No, you got to check it. I be winning $4 all the time. And I be appreciative of that $4. And I reinvest right back into the lottery with that $4 every time.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Now, lastly, an 82-year-old woman out in Long Island, she was pronounced dead at a nursing home. They came, they bagged her up, and they were driving her to the morgue, and she started moving. She wasn't dead. So she actually kind of just opened up the zipper, and she was alive. So somebody
opened the zipper?
Yes.
So I'm trying to.
I thought the zipper was on the outside.
Yeah,
I guess she could open it from the inside as well. Yeah, she tore it open.
Damn, what kind of deep sleep was that?
I don't know.
I need that.
I was just gonna say, you feel me?
I need that.
So instead of going to the morgue, they made a left and went to the hospital instead to check her out and make sure she was okay.
She must have been on that anesthesia that they give us when we got our colonoscopy.
Yes, I don't know.
You got a colonoscopy yet, Ray?
I haven't. But I want to.
You got to go get it.
You 41, right?
Yeah, 2 now.
42. You got a few more years.
Nah, he should.
Wait, but that's in my. Can I say that word?
Your ass.
Your boogie.
What?
That's
yeah, you
bunkie.
can say that word.
Yeah, you can say bunkie. Say bunkie.
You can say your ass. Yeah. Either
so it's in there. It ain't in the front.
No, it's in your bunkie. They're gonna put you under anesthesia.
What test is in the front?
On your side.
I don't know if they like do some tests like when you get older, like.
But that's because probably you was a wild boy, so you probably had STDs. So they probably.
No, I just heard. No, I heard you get a test like later on when you get older. You get one in your
ass.
Yeah, a colonoscopy. Yeah.
And then you get one in the front.
I don't know about the front.
All right, cool. I feel better. Because I wasn't looking forward to that.
What do you identify as? What do you mean? I mean, usually gynecologists do things in the front.
Nah, I'm Aurelian.
Aurelian.
I'm Aurelian.
And that's front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up. Let us know how your weekend was. And Ray J's here. He's our guest host, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, they got to put me to sleep.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray!
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live?
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, it's LaDea.
LaDea, good morning.
Good morning.
Say what's up to Ray J.
Oh, good morning, Ray J.
Hey, good morning.
What's up? Get it off your chest, mama.
Okay, I've been trying to call for the longest since y'all keep talking about the colonoscopy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you told Ray J that he got a little while to wait, but really he don't. Like my sister died in 2020, and she was only 41.
So I need to get my ass checked now?
Yeah, but see, the problem...
And I have a coworker that's in hospice right now that she's in her early 40s.
Well, see, the problem is when you go for your screening, if everything's good, they'll tell you to come back when they're 45. Like, I had to call my doctor back and say, well, I have a history of it in my family. That's why they let me get it early. Like, I'm 44. I won't be 45 till this year, but they let me get it over the holidays. So he had a history in his family, you know what I mean?
And the reason they do that is because usually insurance won't cover it until you're 45. So sometimes people got to come out their pocket.
Oh, okay. But I just feel like everybody should go earlier.
I agree with you.
I'm not opposing that.
Do they do home visits? Can I get mine done at my house?
I don't know if you want that, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you want that.
I think you should want
it
it in the clinical setting.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They do got to put you to sleep. You don't want to be up for that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but do they have mobile colonoscopists?
They got mobile screening. I know Robert Smith has mobile screening.
They might do,
but I don't know about the actual colonoscopy.
Yeah, but I'd rather them just come to the house
because they give you the same thing that they were giving Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson go to sleep.
Yeah, the little white stuff. Yeah, that when you go in, you just you just fade away.
I don't know if it's white. It's like in the IV.
Yeah, it's white in the IV. I seen it. Yeah, go in and then you just fade away.
It's amazing. Whatever it is,
it's something else. It's something else. I don't want to say how good I like it.
I love it,
but it was something. Yeah, it was definitely a euphoric feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, what's going on?
What you for?
Yo, Ray J, bro.
Yo, hey, what's up, my brother?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
We live.
Good morning. What up, brother?
Oh, we live?
I mean, we live. That's my tagline.
No, but we're really live though.
Well, we are though.
Oh, we are? All right, so boom. Hear the vocals out here.
Bro, come on, man. Your voice is too sexy. There's three gentlemen up here.
He's trying to sing.
Challenging you, Ray. Yo, Ray J.
It's on tonight.
Hey.
Yo, Ray J, tell us how did that song originate?
That's Pharrell. That's Pharrell and Lil Kim and Ray. That's right when Pharrell was making his break with the Neptunes. And so, I'm blessed to just be in that mix with I'm a hustler, baby. All of those songs with those same sounds on it.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
That's dope. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all morning, man. Ray J, you stay cozy, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Man. Salute to you.
Can you pull that record up right now?
I was thinking about it, but it's early in the morning, man. That's a late night record.
No, it's not.
That's a morning song.
I mean, they literally say it's on tonight.
We did that at 4:30 a.m.
Wait a minute.
All right, Charlamagne. Hey. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray. Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live?
Hello, who's this?
Hello. This is Blue. Good morning.
What up, Blue?
Blue, what up? Get it off your chest, Blue.
Here's the thing. I have absolutely nothing to get off my chest. I'm living good. I just wanted to give y'all a big shout out. I swear to God, that last segment took me out. Ray is killing me with the whole, what is that? And then you in your bookie. And then he oh, I thought it was the front. And I'm just dead right now.
Yeah, they would.
I swear, y'all never...
The front hole, it would be
Man, please don't let nobody nothing in your front hole. I'm begging you.
Thank you, Blue.
I thought that's what they do when you got gonorrhea and syphilis.
Oh, you gotta do a test. When you test for STD, they go in that hole.
Ain't nobody ever been in my front. in my.
Yeah, something going in your front, something wrong, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. So yeah.
Hello, who's this?
It's Tyrone from Slidell again. 985. How y'all doing?
Tyrone, what's up? Get it off your chest.
Man, they got people who work at these jobs and they think they're so important when only one person really important, which is the manager, right?
That's usually the case.
And I'm like, man, all we here to do is do our job and go home and make got to make the money, man. Why you got to do all that?
Where you work at, brother?
I work at trash company. I drive trucks.
You important? You just as important as a manager?
I understand, but you got the people who want to tell you what to do and they ain't important, you know?
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
but
you only got one supervisor, is what you're saying.
Right.
Word,
You only got one supervisor, but everybody want to be a supervisor.
I got you.
All right, brother. Hello, who's this?
And so what happened?
We live, right? What are you doing?
No, I was just trying to understand. And so what was his point?
Nah, he just get it off his
He's
chest.
just venting.
He just venting.
got
This
it.
segment is just for people to vent.
Yeah.
Remember
Okay.
how when you called?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you was venting?
This is that. Got it.
This is venting. That's all.
Listen, I totally get it now.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning.
What's your name, bro?
Joe.
Joe, get it off your chest, bro.
Yeah, just let it out. Just talk it. Just.
I just got a little Black History poem I want to do for y'all real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right.
They don't like us because of our color. Would disown own if they bring home a sister or brother, but merely they dig us. We gave them soul. Look at it. We came out with rock and roll. Made the brakes better for them to stop right. At one of our other inventions, the stoplight. We made it so to sharpen their pencils and elevators to take them up levels. Made it hot comb because, well, we needed it. Sweetness, Palermo took that and we sweetened it. Turn peanut in the bud and start eating it. The stove was a box till we put heat in it.
Okay.
Then Carson gave people life again. Patricia Bath made people see again. But it don't matter, y'all. It gets deeper. Our president was black. They still call us. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. I love the lyrics. I hate your delivery. You should give that to somebody. You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? Like, no, for real. Ray J might be able to deliver that. Like, that was, I love the content.
Well,
I just don't like the delivery.
My voice ain't deep enough for that. But that was dope.
Yo, I could listen to that advice. If somebody could take it and do something with it, I'm with it.
Yeah, remember like Safari? We had Safari. Remember Safari got a good delivery, but his lyrics is whack.
So you saying give that to Safari?
I like Safari lyrics.
No, you don't. So Safari can
do that. I like him.
Safari could spit that and make it sound good because the content was there, the lyrics were there.
Yep.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, there's Nick Trucker.
Nick Trucker, what up? Get it off your chest, brother.
Oh, I just had a quick question for Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
You were saying black men don't cheat and we're loyal and everything, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's facts.
Wait.
What?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, aren't you introducing white women to come take the black men because we're so loyal?
What? No, because I also say in the same breath that I love to see black men with black women because black love is revolutionary. You know what I mean? I like to see black men be with black women.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I mean, with that same breath, white women is also coming to black men.
Well, whenever that happens, you just got to think to yourself, what would Dr. Umar think?
Damn it.
That's all.
Dr. Umar?
Yeah.
What would Michael B. Jordan think?
Goodbye, man.
What would Michael B. Jordan think, Ray?
I couldn't probably tell you because you know what I mean?
If a white woman was walking towards Michael B. Jordan and a black woman, who do you think he would choose?
Well, she was just in the Wakanda film.
He was.
So,
yeah.
I think
you go black woman.
I think I would. Yeah, why is he? Did he do something lately? like he just wasn't. He just his last girlfriend was black.
Was
right?
Lori Harvey? Yes, she was black.
So what happened? Why? What did he do?
I don't know, man. For whatever reason, people think the B in Michael stands for bunny.
Yo, stop it, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got to talk the Grammys. Now, Charlamagne and myself, I've never been to the Grammys. Charlamagne, you been to the Grammys?
One time I was at the Grammys. Another time I had tickets. I gave them to Kendra G because I realized after I went the first time I didn't care nothing for it. I actually left the first time I went too. Yeah.
Now, Ray J, you've been there a couple times. You ever been to the Rock Nation brunch?
Nah, I ain't been to the Rock Nation brunch.
Well, we're going to talk about the Rock Nation brunch.
How was it? You went?
No, I didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go.
Well, we're going to talk about the Rock Nation brunch. We're going to talk about the Grammys, some of the biggest winners. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Charlamagne.
Ray J done got our damn TikTok shut down.
He got our TikTok shut down already.
Was it TikTok or Instagram?
That was
What was
TikTok. That was TikTok or Instagram? That was TikTok.
It was TikTok follows at Breakfast Club AM TikTok. Ray J got our TikTok shut
He got
down.
our TikTok.
I didn't know you can't curse on TikTok. You can't curse on TikTok?
I thought you could curse on TikTok.
I was telling them what I couldn't curse.
You got to talk on the microphone, Ray J.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
I was telling them that these are the things that I can't say, and I was showing them things that I can't say. So I went down the words, and then I gave him a sentence using all of them in one word. And then
you can't curse on Chinese spyware.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't know you can curse on Chinese spyware like TikTok.
We got balloons flying around.
Oh man! Yeah. All right,
that's crazy.
Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk the Grammys.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
I can't believe Ray J didn't go to the Grammys last night. Wow.
You know what? I found out like way later when Drake sampled One Wish for the Views album. I was nominated with him for the album of the year for the Grammys.
And stop lying. You gonna tell that damn lie. Drake wasn't even nominated for album of the year.
No, for Views?
No,
for
he
Views.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not last
Yes, it
night.
was. No, not last night.
Oh, you didn't say that.
This was a few years ago.
Okay.
Not last night. I would have tried to go.
Got you.
Yeah, not last night. Yeah, you right. Accurately, I'm right and you right.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about some of the winners last night. We got to congratulate Viola Davis. She became an EGOT winner. There's only 18 of them. So like Whoopi Goldberg,
y'all don't have sound
Jennifer
effects?
Hudson,
Yes. Dropping the clues bombs for Viola Davis,
John Legend. And now Viola Davis, and she actually spoke after she won that award.
I wrote this book to honor the 6-year-old Viola, to honor her life, her joy, her trauma, everything. And it has just been such a journey. I just EGOT. And really, to everybody who was a part of my story, and the best chapter yet, my loves, Julius, Genesis, you are my life and my joy. You're the best chapter in my book. Thank you.
Very deserving too. I read Finding Me and I listened to Finding Me, so very, very deserving. If you haven't heard her audio book.
That's right. Now, also last night, Lizzo picked up some hardware and she performed and killed it. And she talked about some of her inspirations. First, she thanked Prince.
Beyonce, whoo. In the 5th grade, I skipped school
Not
to
this
see
one. Stop it.
Beyonce.
I want to dedicate this award to Prince.
There you go.
My sister. When we lost Prince, I decided to dedicate my life to making positive music. And I was like, I don't care if my positivity bother you. What's wrong with you? And this was at a time when positive music and feel-good music wasn't mainstream at that point. And I felt very misunderstood. But I stayed true to myself because I wanted to make the world a better place, so I had to be that change to make the world a better place. I want to thank y'all for believing in me and supporting me. Team Lizzo, my team, my rock, my family, my mama, my sister, my brother, my daddy, my man who holds me down.
Well, congratulations to Lizzo.
That's right. Dropping the clues bombs for Lizzo.
Yeah, shout out Pops and everybody.
That's right. And if you, she was on Breakfast Club before and she talked about her relationship with Prince. I forgot it now, but they had a relationship before he
That's what's
passed.
up. Shout out to Prince.
Did you know Prince, Ray?
Yeah, I met Prince a couple times. He invited me to the crib for a big party.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big one.
How was that?
Maybe a year before he passed. It was great. Everybody all the greats was there. It was deep.
Whoa.
Wow.
He was playing all night. He never said really nothing to nobody because he played for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Lady kept just changing the sheet music.
Really?
All night. Like it was like some legendary.
You didn't jump on the piano with him?
Nobody did. He was playing all night. Him
That's
and
dope.
his band.
So did he call you and invite you personally to those?
No, we was at the party, and he sent over a note and gave us the invitation. Cause I seen him one time and I was like, Prince, I love you. I need to find you. I need to get your info. I've been studying you. How can I find you? And he went, I'll find you. and hopped in the car and skirted off. And so later he found me.
Wow.
He found me.
Okay.
Well, Lizzo also
found me.
thanks Beyonce and talks about her being an inspiration.
Beyonce, whoo. In the 5th grade, I skipped school to see you perform. My sister, she got me out of school. It was literature. I'm good. You changed my life. You sang that gospel medley, and the way you made me feel, I was like, I want to make people feel this way with my music. So thank you so much. You clearly are the artist of our lives. I love you. God bless y'all. We got a Grammy!
That was our first one.
No, that wasn't the first one. No, it wasn't the first.
Shout out to Beyonce.
It's right. It's interesting, right? 'Cause Beyonce was kind of trying to tell Lizzo to cool out, like, yo, cool out. But, yo, you the OG now, B. You raised a whole generation of women. And artists, period.
Perfect, though. And just perfection.
Yeah.
Well, Beyonce did break the record for most Grammy wins in history last night. She won 4. And when she got her first award, well, she was just a little late. So the Dream had to accept it for her.
Y'all know it's BOCP time. Beyonce, thanks y'all.
Oh, y'all messy. That's the one y'all choose to play.
They said she was in traffic, but
yeah, I was just gonna say, LA had a lot of traffic that day. I heard because a lot of people was couldn't. A lot of people was late.
Y'all didn't play the one where she actually broke.
Well, this is the second time where she won it, and she spoke about this one.
I'm trying not to be too emotional, and I'm trying to just receive this night. I want to thank God for protecting me. I'd like to thank my Uncle Johnny, who's not here, but he's here in spirit. I'd like to thank my parents, my father, my mother, for loving me and pushing me. I'd like to thank my beautiful husband, my beautiful 3 children who are at home watching. I'd like to thank the queer community for your love and for inventing this genre. God bless you. Thank you so much to the Grammys.
Y'all gonna stop making Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter dress up to come to them damn Grammys and not give her album of the year, though.
She didn't get it?
No, she didn't get it.
Who got it?
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles got album of the year.
What do y'all think about R&B album of the year?
R&B album of the year.
Oh, that's the one that Chris Brown was mad at, right? The gentleman one.
Robert Glasper one?
Yes.
Robert Glasper's dope.
Yeah, Robert Glasper's dope.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. I think that we got to stop thinking just because we don't know about something, it's not popping.
Right.
Yeah, I think the Grammys, even the Oscars, sometimes the winners are the most. It was the most unique film. It had the most depth to it, or the most meaning to it, challenging in different levels of sound or of art.
Yeah, we think popularity equates to being able to take home the award.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to Chris though, but congratulations. To
awards was dope. We'll talk about Hip Hop 50 next hour, but Bad Bunny killed it, Lizzo killed it. Trying to think who else performed last night. Of course, Jay-Z, Rick Ross,
that was
Wayne, and Khaled.
Glorilla performed, right?
For 2 seconds.
She came out with Hip Hop 50.
50th medley. That was dope.
Glorilla, she dope.
But they did the guy and that was 8 minutes, 53 seconds that they performed.
I just like the fact that
was
he
hard.
had OG1 on one side and Emery Jones on the other side.
This was Tata. Yeah, absolutely.
Jay-Z performed?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Jay-Z performed last night.
I wouldn't even hear you. I got ADD.
He closed out the show.
Yeah,
Hov closed out the show. Yeah,
it was at the end.
It was at the end.
Big, man. I gotta watch it tonight. I think we
He shouted you out. He did. You missed Jay shouting out Ray. That's crazy, yo. You gotta start paying attention, Ray.
That is your rumor report. When we come back, we got front page news, and like I said, we'll dive into Hip Hop 50 next hour. But we got to talk about that Chinese balloon.
That's like saying somebody win the lotto and they really didn't. You know what I'm saying? With the Jay-Z shout out. That's wrong.
He did shout you out.
That's like saying you made a lot of money and then psych.
Front page news is next. And of course, our guest host Ray J is here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hey.
And they shut you down?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host Ray J. He's here. And let's get in some front page news. Now, fast, if you don't know, of course, Kyrie Irving has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if that makes Dallas Mavericks better or if it makes the Brooklyn Nets better. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think the Nets got deeper. Does it make the Mavericks better? They'll have an explosive offense with Luka and Kyrie, and they got a lot of shooters, but they rank number 23, I think,
in defense
in the league. And Kyrie definitely not going to make them better defensively. So,
yeah,
Is my headphones not working on the right side for a reason? Because we supposed to be like that?
No, they're supposed to be working.
I need some Raycon headphones.
I can't believe you ain't got none.
Well, I did. First off, I just came today professional.
You can only hear in one ear?
Yeah.
You sure it ain't
Plug
you?
it in all the way. Push it all the way in.
Make sure it ain't you, Ray.
I'm sticking it in.
All right, Ray. Whoa, Ray.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa. You a wild boy. We just got here, Ray. You a wild boy, man.
The Powerball jackpot, if you don't know, is $747 million. So make sure you play the Powerball today. Today is the drawing, and it's the 9th largest in U.S. history. And lastly, I know you guys have been seeing this televised in the last couple of days. This Chinese balloon. All right, now they said it was a
balloon. Don't
Chinese spy balloon.
The word spy out.
It's Chinese spy balloon. Now they say it was a civilian balloon, but This balloon came over Montana, went from Montana. They said they didn't want to shoot it down over Montana, and it was traveling. And as soon as they got to South Carolina, they shot it down. I mean, they must not care about the people in South Carolina.
Well, no, that's not what happened. They wait till it got over the ocean, you idiot.
I know.
Okay, they didn't want to shoot it in Montana because the debris might have hurt people on the ground, so they shot it over the ocean.
But my whole point is, Jesus, as it came over
my state, right?
Yeah,
no,
I know.
That's why I said South Carolina.
But anyway, but my point is, as soon as it got over to U.S. territory or got close to U.S. territory, why wasn't this thing shot down? They should have shot it down immediately.
It depends where it was, because they were worried about people on the ground.
It was over the water at first, because you got to come over water to get to the States.
I don't know.
China's not connected to the United States.
What was the balloon doing?
Spying.
Doing what? On what, though?
China says it wasn't spying, but U.S. intel says it was spying.
It's like they could just had a drone, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what were they actually?
We don't know. They shot it down to try to get more information on it. They're going to dissect the information and see exactly what it was doing, what information it was sending back. But this same balloon right now, a similar one, is over Latin America, and we have an ex-lieutenant that's actually talking about it here.
Boy, on a scale of 1 to 10 on national security issues, I'll politely, Fareed, give it about a 2. This says a lot more about the inability of Washington and Congress and the White House to talk about relatively insignificant national security issues than it does about intelligence. Look, if the Chinese want to collect photos of America, you can get to Google Earth. You can get a Chinese secret satellite. If they want to intercept communications, they can do it with satellites. I would agree that there are certain advantages a balloon would have. But Fareed, we twisted ourselves around a balloon for days in Washington, D.C., and the Secretary of State canceled a trip for a balloon. Give me a break. This is a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10.
You know, here's what I don't understand. Chinese spy balloon, they say, crossed into America 3 times during the Trump administration and once before during the Biden administration. So I'm saying all that to say this has happened before.
Right.
Why now is this a story? Because we never even heard about the other 4 times that it happened.
Correct.
And if the Chinese wanted to really spy on us, they already got TikTok. There can't be a bigger spy mechanism than TikTok.
Saying. It's this big balloon. I think it was a decoy.
Yeah, but anything that goes over U.S. territory should have been shot down. We don't know what that was, what they were doing. They should have shot that down immediately, in my opinion, but I am not with the government. But China says they reserve the right to use necessary means to deal with similar situations. I don't know if that's a threat. I don't know if China wants smoke now, but we don't know. But we'll get more details as they dissect what was actually in that balloon.
But when they shot it down, what did they shoot it down with?
Missile.
Fighter jet.
A missile?
Fighter jet, yeah, shot it right down.
It needed that much. It looked like you could have just hit it with a, you know what I'm saying?
It was
a
the size
regular
of 2 buses, right?
There was 3 buses, size of 3 buses.
But it was a balloon, like a shotgun shell that shoots
I ain't
far.
gonna lie, I thought the same thing. I thought a missile was a little too much to shoot down a balloon.
It just felt.
You know what?
Felt
Remember
like
when
it
you
was,
said that you wasn't part of the government?
Yes.
You should stick to that.
It felt stagey.
But it's a balloon.
It felt
You don't need a
stagey.
missile.
First of all, I think they saying balloon. I don't know if it was an actual balloon. I think we're thinking like the kind we blow up and have at birthday parties. I don't think it was
like a hot air balloon.
Yeah, it looked like a hot air balloon, like the Goodyear balloon.
It looked like a
balloon
drone hot air balloon with a drone
You see the
version.
pictures.
Listen, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, nor am I an expert in this type of stuff. So
Correct.
I would assume that if they needed a missile, they needed a missile. I'm just saying.
It kind of looked like it just kind of was like
overkill.
I think it was.
You know what's overkill? The fact that you got 3 Starbucks coffees right now.
Well, no, I got the
Let me tell you
mango
what Ray J
medicine
did.
ball.
Ray J ordered 3 Starbucks, right?
Yes.
3 Starbucks.
3.
Talk about he need one for every hour because he gonna be here till 9 o'clock.
So medicine ball, pink drink, and then a white hot chocolate.
And he drinking Patron.
Just a tad bit of that though.
All we got is public restrooms. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, for real?
All we got is public restrooms.
Asking, I'm like, we upgraded now, right?
Correct.
And I say we because I feel like I'm a part. Are we live?
You on the wall, so yes.
Yeah, I really want that
The middle spot?
But we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But I'm appreciative.
You want with J.
But
Colas?
I felt, yeah.
Okay.
But I felt
I think
like
Ray deserves that.
I do. I mean, I do, and I think this year I just got to start speaking up.
What that got to do with all we got is public restrooms? 'Cause I'm saying all that to say,
No, I got ADD. Do y'all have your own restrooms in your own world that y'all go to
No.
when y'all break?
No. The whole
Really?
floor has a restroom.
I was just saying they definitely got their own bathrooms up
No.
here, like their own suite that you could just crash.
Not yet.
Okay. I know y'all got gold toilets back
You got
there.
one? You got a low? You ain't gonna tell nobody?
Nope.
Cause y'all at the level like if you want to go take a personal dump,
You got to.
And in your
I'm
own
regular,
space.
baby. I'm regular.
in your own space.
You ain't put me on to the
8:30 every morning. I'm regular.
Do y'all have doors at least in the public ones that go all the way down where you can't see somebody
No, you
legs?
see your
You see your
shoes.
feet.
Like,
You see
what
your
kind of
feet.
Y'all
shoes
need
you
to
got
get
on?
yeah, but I'm saying y'all
You
need
got
to
on
get
black Timbs.
See if y'all get the doors, then everybody's you in your own space.
Oh,
So
right.
later on today, when y'all see somebody with black Timbs in the stall humming, wait a minute,
Yeah, no, I
I
don't jump in public bathrooms unless I got the whole door.
I don't think you can help it after drinking 3 different Starbucks beverages and Patron.
I'm trying different things, so I'm not drinking all of them.
Medicine ball. What's the other one? What's the strawberry?
I got the white hot chocolate and then the pink drink.
Boy, for no damn reason.
All right.
Talking about overkill. Worry about what the government doing with the spy balloon.
Is your front page
I'm trying
news.
to pop your bladder this morning.
Now let's open up the phone
I'm
lines. 800-585-1051. So over the weekend, if you have Netflix, you probably realize that you're not allowed to give your friends, your neighbors, your classmates, or your family members your password.
Yes, there's a member of Ray J's team. What's your name, Queen? What's her name?
Yeah.
Eve?
Eve, yeah, that's my wife.
Eve like Adam and Eve? Oh, word.
Yeah, like Adam and Eve. Kind of
Why don't you
like
ask
that.
if she wanted to be on radio? She might not want to be on radio.
I just wanted her name.
Oh.
That happened to her this weekend.
Yeah, they took a password. So that's what we're asking. 800-585-1051. Is that right? Netflix is stopping you if you're sharing your password. I think it's foul.
Yeah,
I think
my
it's horrible.
password and Princess password to say they work still. I'm watching one upstairs and downstairs.
What's your Netflix password?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our special guest host with us, Ray J, joining us.
I'm officially a part of the Breakfast Club.
That's right.
You heard the drop?
So Ray J's like, yo, so when do we get paid? That's what Ray J asked.
Yeah, I mean, behind the scenes, I'm straight to the point.
Well, we're talking about Netflix and your Netflix password. So over the weekend, a lot of people got deaded on their Netflix. You cannot share your passwords anymore. Netflix is cracking down on anybody sharing the passwords, and I think it's foul.
Why?
Because in my household, I got a password. My daughter uses a password. I got 6 kids, so it's 4 or 5 different passwords.
So
why? My parents use the password.
Pack? Are they doing a family pack?
Why is it 4 or 5 different passwords for one household?
Because I use the password to look in one thing, and then my kids use the password to look at their own thing on a different TV. My mother and father use their password to use this on.
Using the same password, just 6 people.
Yeah, 6 people.
I thought you could do that in a household.
A family pack.
You can
Is
do
it
that
a
in
family
house?
I think so. Is my
That's
mic
not
on?
what that means,
Hello?
man.
Oh.
What it means is
Because my parents use it too, but they're not in my household.
That's the point. They want to stop your parents from using it.
Oh.
You pay for your subscription in your house, but you're sharing your password with somebody outside of your house. That's what they're trying to stop. And I think Netflix is right to do that.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, me and Princess I use her password, so I know it's upstairs and downstairs.
Y'all live in the same house. That's fine. They're trying to stop you from sharing that password with people outside of your house.
No, I use it at the hotel too.
It's still yours.
Yeah, but how they gonna decide if I'm not at my parents' house using it?
How do you know if it's not me?
Because you know you're not.
If you know
how?
Y'all got to look at it like bootlegging. You used to be a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still a DJ, you ask.
No, sometimes. They used to run down on you for leaking their music.
All right,
Ray J, you didn't like when people used to bootleg your music back in the day. It's taking money out your pocket, right?
Nah, independently, yeah, but I really wasn't tripping.
He said he wasn't tripping.
You'd have been tripping if you knew somebody was making hundreds of thousands of dollars off your music.
Exactly. That's different. But I'm independent, so it was going on.
That's what Netflix is telling y'all right now. These are bootleg accounts. They want y'all to stop with the bootleg accounts and actually get your own.
How they gonna tell when it's me or when it's my parents or when it's my cousin or when it's my uncle? How they gonna tell?
Probably when like 5 different people are watching, all using your password at the same time from different locations.
Mm-hmm. So you don't give your password to nobody?
Never.
Not even your mom or your daddy?
No.
Your brothers and sisters?
Nope.
Friends? Family members?
Nope.
You stingy, man.
You a bootlegger. And that's crazy. But you've been a bootlegger, though, because you a DJ. So you've been stealing from people.
All right.
And making money.
All right.
And making money off their content.
Hello, who's this?
All right, check this out. I got the plug, right? When you use someone Netflix password, if you in the same city, sign it to it at their house. If you can. Like if it's a laptop or something like that, sign it, tablet, sign it at their house. And Netflix is never suspended. I've been running on my sister password since she had it.
Well, let me tell you something about Negroes. Instead of Negroes doing the right thing, they're going to still figure out a way to do it wrong. They're going to still figure out a way to do the wrong thing right.
Let me give a shout out to one of the heads of Netflix, Badass Boz. I met her the other day.
Salute to Boz.
Yeah, shout out to Boz. I mean, I can't wait to pitch some ideas and go over some things. Shout out.
I don't think is Boss still at Netflix?
Yeah.
I don't think she's still at Netflix.
I think so.
Oh, she got a book coming out though. Salute to Boss.
Major.
Be up here soon.
Yeah.
Hello.
Major marker, yeah.
Hey.
Maybe she not. I don't know.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Hi.
She might be. She might not be. Charlamagne.
She's not at Netflix no more.
Okay. Cool.
No, she do got a book.
Good
coming.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning. What's your name, Mama?
Miss Mitchell.
Hey, Miss Mitchell. We're talking about Netflix passwords. What's your thoughts, Mama?
Hi. First of all, good morning, Charlamagne,
Peace.
DJ Envy, and Ray J, which is the only one I haven't met. Ray J, I love you.
I
love all of y'all.
Love you. I'm a part of the new team now, so I'll be here.
Ray J been Breakfast Club.
Okay,
you know
we'll
that.
see, Ray J.
For sure. Yeah.
But yes, I happened to turn on the TV, but based on the topic, and I was like, oh, let me check my Netflix, because I haven't paid for Netflix in years. My ex-husband paid for it, and we don't even live in the same city, so mine still works.
Yours work, no problem.
No problem.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling Montclair, New Jersey.
Don't let them tell on you. About to snitch on you,
What's your
Mama.
full name?
It's okay. I can afford it if I have to pay for it on my own, but I don't have to pay for it on my own.
You said what you want to pay for?
Netflix. Stay with us, Ray. Stay with us this morning, Ray. Netflix.
Yes, Ray J, stay with us.
Yeah, nah, for
Put
sure.
down the phone.
No, I know. Yep. No. Yeah.
Hello, who's this? Hello?
Yo. What's going on? This iPhone SIM was popping, man. Where y'all been? Y'all ain't been letting me in or nothing. What's going on?
iPhone SIM, what's popping, bro?
Ain't nothing. Just calling on the topic Netflix. Man, y'all know how everybody's feeling about that Netflix thing, man. We from the neighborhood. Like always, everybody's trying to save a little bread. And them doing that is taking away the favors, you heard? Where Ray J at?
I'm right here. Speaking of Netflix, I got some OTT platforms coming out too, and I'm giving people way better deals than Netflix. And you can use 10 people on it.
Ray, whatever you doing, Ray, I'm jumping on. But Ray, listen, while you talking about Netflix, you used to watch the movie called Hancock. You heard with Will Smith.
Yeah,
you remind me of Hancock so much, Ray. Because the further you got away from that white woman, the stronger you got, bro.
Oh, my God.
Man, I appreciate it.
Hold on, you saying Ray J the drunk superhero?
I was going to say that. I was like, you know what? Hancock was drunk, but he was flying. He was a superhero.
But I get what he's saying. He said the farther he got away from the white woman, the stronger he got.
Yeah, like, I mean, is that how it happened? Because I haven't seen the movie in a while.
I don't remember that white
seeing
woman.
There was a white woman in there?
But he was showing love.
Oh, his wife was white. He got away with it, and then he got strong.
Oh, that's Dr. Umar's favorite movie.
Yeah.
I ain't know that. That got to be Dr. Umar's favorite movie. The further you get away from a white woman, the stronger you get.
Well, I mean, you know what? I'm just saying he had some kind words, and so I'm just sticking to his subject of saying thank you, Ray J.
That's right.
Thank you back. You know what I'm saying? Salute
to Ray. But that is true. The farther you get away from a white woman, the stronger you get, and you get back with your black wife. Right, Ray?
Well, yeah. Well, that wasn't my situation. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't it.
Yo, leave Ray alone, man.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just in here. I was just hanging out.
We got you. 800-585-1051. We're talking Netflix passwords. That's what we're talking this morning. Now, Netflix said they shutting you down, and they started shutting people down already. We're going to talk about it some more. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me. And your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Come on.
800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host with us, Ray J, all morning long.
Yeah. And am I here more than today?
It's up to you.
Yes, I want to I think that maybe a female's advice might work later too, but I want to do this.
We're going to do Ask Ray J later this week.
Yep.
We contemplating whether we want you for 4 days or 2 days.
I think
2.
I think I could do 4.
Okay.
But okay, we got somebody coming Wednesday.
I know I was trying to do a 5-on-5, like just run the whole week.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out.
But yeah, because there's a lot of things that we need to lay out.
And we got to get Crystals to come do breakfast one morning.
Oh, they gonna do breakfast. They gonna do lunch. They gonna do dinner.
There you
go.
They
gonna do the whole thing.
Okay.
Crystal, where you been, Crystal?
Now we're talking sharing passwords. Now
let me get my mascara.
One of the young ladies on Ray J's team was saying that they cut off her
mascara. Huh? You wear mascara?
It's mascara. I thought it was.
Yes, it's mascara.
Pass it to him so you got to reach for it, man.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, that's what you do. Ray J, why the hell do you wear mascara?
I wear mascara because I do it right here with the
grays. You covering up the grays. Oh, see, I be letting mine flourish. I do too, but sometimes I just take it back a little bit. You know we on air, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're talking Netflix passwords.
All right. We live?
Yes.
We live.
You said that you told me.
So now they know your secret.
No.
You ain't
told
supposed to
me.
let people know that you do the
You told me we're not live unless we have our headphones on.
I ain't say that.
Now,
yes.
Let's get back to Ray J got ADD because he be jumping all over the place. So one of the people on Ray J's team, my name is Eve. She was distraught because they took her password.
As they should.
Passcode
That's
for
what she get for
Netflix.
bootlegging Netflix. Netflix is cracking down on bootleggers like Eve.
I don't agree with Netflix for doing it. Netflix makes a ton of money.
So
they make a
what?
lot of money. And if I want to share my password that I pay with for somebody, I don't think there should be a problem. Just like I can share my Apple Music.
Okay.
I can share my Spotify. I can share all that stuff.
So if somebody was selling bootleg Raycons, you fine with that, Ray?
No.
Okay,
No,
then.
I'm not fine with selling bootleg Raycons, but I do have a better OTT platform that you can get a better deal, and we got a family package coming. We'll talk about that during the week.
What's the name of it? Rayflix? You Google Rayflix, some wild stuff might come up.
That's the only reason why I don't want to do Rayflix, but
Let me Google Rayflix.
But I do have some OTTs. I think we could talk about it tomorrow. I just want them to do the right thing. But it's going down. OTT is in the building. I want to do OTTs with you guys. I want to do OTTs. OTT.
Hello, who's this? Nakira, good morning.
Good morning.
We talk about these passwords. Netflix about to shut down on y'all.
No, I don't believe that because how is Netflix going to know where it originated from?
Well, like they were saying, if you're using it at the same time somebody else is using it, then they can kind of figure out that one of them is fake.
Exactly.
One of them is bootlegging.
Exactly.
Okay, now I get it. Okay, yeah.
Like imagine if somebody used your password in New York on at 5 o'clock on a Monday, and then somebody else uses it at 6 o'clock in LA on a Monday.
Yeah, you can't be in the two places at the same time.
Correct.
You're right. Thank you for that because now I'm gonna actually change my password. Nobody's gonna get it.
You're gonna change your password now, right?
Gonna mess me up. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mama.
Is it the antenna in the building that makes this building what it is? So when you go live to the world, it's the antenna.
It's a signal, yeah.
So you can't do this from the crib.
Yeah, now we do it from the crib too.
No, you can be at the crib.
Yeah,
and
I got a studio at the house.
Yeah, me
and
too.
then it goes to just like this.
Yeah, just like this. Yep.
So then why here?
Because this is the black mothership.
Got it.
It's the energy.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning. My name is Matthew calling.
What's up, bro? We're talking Netflix passwords. What's your thoughts?
Hey, so me and my wife had a divorce, right? So I'm with my girlfriend. I'm hopping on my TV. So I look on my TV and I see, my Netflix password is up. So I called my daughter. My daughter gonna tell me that my ex-wife changed it because of Todd. So I'm like, what the you mean Todd, man? He said Todd don't change it on me, man. So I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about you. What's Todd ass? Because I'm over here on the TV and he changed up my password, man.
So did your daughter give you the new password?
Yeah, she gave it to me.
All right. Well, just keep it low.
Yo, shout out to Ray J though, man. Because I had my last 2 kids because of your, I watched your video, man. I did that position. You know that position when you get on top and you start pounding from the top, man?
Oh, my goodness.
You know what position he's talking about, Ray? Man, you've inspired a generation, man.
Yo, Ray, do you get tired of that, man, Ray? Do you get tired of that?
You've inspired a generation, man.
Ray J said he's our guest, so do you ever just get tired of that?
As we get older, the youngsters really be honest about certain
Yeah.
Oops, I'm saying we not live, but we live.
Yeah.
Okay.
He took me somewhere.
But that was positive though. He said he had two kids.
No. That's what I'm saying. It be so real and so it be uncut and weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they be real about it. So you gotta be like, thank you, man.
Yeah.
But don't you just want to? Because you got kids, you want to move on. You want to think about it. You in a whole new situation and relationship.
If I call somebody to have kids, man, you got to take that win. That's a W to me, right?
Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Like,
it is.
I can't explain my life and what because some of it's real loud and overly I don't know. But at the same time, I appreciate it. Like
why
he
does
was
your
coming
jacket
from a
look
good
like
place. Why switch it
Why
up?
do you have the shoulders up? Like, what's up? Who you hiding from, Ray?
No, I'm just switching it up because I'm in a different mood. Like, you know
I
what I'm
see
saying?
you got your vitamins. What you taking?
Yeah, so instead of I got
You
ADD.
can't take vitamins and Patron.
No. And these are just herbs. This is Herbarol.
Okay.
Instead of me taking Adderall for ADD, I got a natural version over the counter.
I still don't think you should be taking it with.
No, I haven't taken
tequila.
it yet. I'm getting ready for a meeting after, so I think one pill would just have me focused. It doesn't make you jittery or nothing. It's Herbarol.
Okay.
It's really
So like natural Adderall.
Yeah, natural Adderall.
Okay, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's better like that.
Okay.
Just taking some herbs,
Word,
some vitamins and stuff.
Word.
Okay.
I think you can take vitamins with alcohol.
No,
I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah,
it.
I don't think so.
I don't want you to.
But you're
Don't
a
ever
Raelian.
do that.
Raelians can do whatever they want.
I'm a Raelian, but
That's
I
right.
feel like an herb. After this, I'm gonna go to the gym and work it all off and be positive and drink a lot of water, and then I'm gonna take my Herbarol.
So why'd you open it just now then?
Well, because I'm on the Breakfast Club, so I wanted to.
Ray J's here, ladies and gentlemen.
I wanted to let everybody know what I was doing.
Okay.
True.
Herbarol.
Now,
Really
when
good herbs.
we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to talk about the Grammy some more. Hip Hop 50. Some of your favorite hip hop artists performed last night. We'll get into it, and we'll play some audio. All right, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
We are being visited by a Raelian this morning.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host, Ray J, here.
Yup. I mean, I thought I was just a part of the like. We got our new host. It's
What?
guest host, like making sure that people know that I'm here for a little while, because I think just we got our new host.
People know that Ray J is a big part of the Breakfast Club.
Absolutely. Can you tell them one more time?
Everybody knows. Once again, if you do any Breakfast Club trivia, Ray J was our first guest ever. Not the Are We Live call. Our first guest in studio ever was Ray J.
Hold on, we recording. It's just I gotta have it. Okay, now keep going. I'm sorry.
Our first guest ever. Our first in-studio guest ever in the history of the Breakfast Club back in the day on 2010. I got to get the exact date. It was Ray J.
We should do trivia with Ray J one day this week.
What do you mean?
Like, how many cars did you have outside?
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
What type of goons did you have?
But that's the phone call. Everybody talks about that phone call, but our first in-studio guest was
Ray J. Yeah, it wasn't that phone call. It was Ray J actually in person.
Do?
The phone call absolutely propelled us, I think, on a national level.
Absolutely.
I mean, we had interviews that were going viral prior to that, but that was
Nothing like that.
Big viral. Even in the history of just what is considered viral now, that was probably the first.
The first viral, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great job, Ray J.
Dang.
All right, but let's
you hit it first, Ray J.
And what it is I've looked at it and did the analytics behind it and understood our marketing. Sometimes it's on purpose and sometimes it's natural. Whatever it is, we get you to the destination of winning.
Oh, Ray J's a master marketer.
Yes, he is.
That he is.
Yes,
There's
he
nothing that you ever see Ray J doing that's not intentional. I need y'all to know this. Okay,
that is factual.
Right? Yeah. I need y'all to know this.
Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Grammys.
Thank you.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
on the Breakfast Club.
Now, last night, the Grammy Awards, they celebrated hip-hop. 50 years of hip-hop by bringing out a cast of artists. And Questlove was actually the one that actually put this together. So it was everybody from Salt and Pepper to LL Cool J to Scarface, just to name a few. And we got some of those performances now. Let's start off with LL Cool J and Jazzy Jeff.
You believe me, I like it loud. I'm the man with the box that can rock the crowd. Walking down the street to the hardcore beat while my JVC breaks the concrete. I'm sorry if you can't understand, but I need a radio inside my hand. Don't mean to offend other citizens, but I kick my volume way past 10. Jazzy Jeff. Is hard as hell. Can you tell?
Yeah, he did that live.
Yeah,
Is that hard to do?
Yes. On beat? Yes, absolutely.
It is, huh?
Don't ask him. He wouldn't know.
Shut up.
Envy,
Yes,
do
it
you
is.
do that?
Don't talk to a DJ
I don't do
that
that
can actually
anymore,
scratch.
but yes, I used to do that. I started off actually being a battle DJ,
Call Clue,
and that is
Ray.
difficult.
Call
Absolutely.
Clue. Call Clue.
Only
does
Clue
that
can
too?
fix this.
Clue can do it. Call Clue.
Only
Anyway.
Clue can fix it.
So,
like in
Yes.
juice. Like in juice.
Salt and Pepper also performed last night as part of the hip hop.
Sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check three. Are you ready? I'm the queen on the mic, and it's true when I say that the Pepper MC is here to stay. And you know, if I won the book, I would sell, 'cause they can be heard.
They killed it last night. Also, Queen Latifah, she performed, and so did Method Man.
Love a black woman from infinity to infinity. U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. U-N-I-T-Y. Love a black man from infinity to infinity.
M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
What?
I didn't like Method Man representing Wu-Tang by himself. I didn't like Big Boy representing Outkast by himself. I didn't like Scarface representing Ghetto Boys by himself. You know,
Where was Andre 3000?
Well, you know, Andre be on his own time.
Yeah.
I don't know where the rest of the Woo was. I don't know where Willie D was. Rest in peace to Bushwick Bill.
Well, Willie D was upset about
make
that.
Just make a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Busy.
Or maybe they didn't get invited. I see Willie D. He left I think he did a video saying that he was upset that he wasn't there.
And it was glaring too because, you know, Run DMC, you know, God bless the dead, Jam After Jam. Of course,
Correct.
he wasn't there, but DMC and Run was there. And with the Locks, all the Locks came out.
All the Locks
You
came
know
out
what I
there.
mean?
Yeah, we have a play the Locks.
Love the Locks.
We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
Top 5 rap songs of all time.
Now this is Little Baby that we know.
Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this the TV. I'm in this the tray. I just pulled up me. Let's go.
Glorilla also came out.
Glorilla, I'm a fan.
Now, one of the biggest performances,
I like
and
Glorilla.
it's probably
She fire.
to me probably the best hip hop performer ever. To me, was Busta Rhymes.
Hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Silly with the 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. Run up in the club like we got in the suit. You don't wanna violate, baby, really, you're truly my main dog, Julio.
Man, he has good
They ain't got the Busta with the Chris Brown record?
Have good what?
breathing techniques.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever put the closed captioning on when Busta is doing the Look at Me Now verse?
I mean,
if you ever want to confuse your television, put the closed captioning on when Busta is doing the Look at Me Now Chris Brown verse.
And they can't catch it?
No, listen to it.
Nah, I thought they had it.
Oh, we don't have it?
Nah, they don't have it. But he did that verse last night. When I say he killed it, him and Spliff Star killed it last night. And that was Hip Hop 50. I mean, it was great. It was like about a good 6-7 minutes. Now, people in Atlanta didn't get to see the whole thing because for some reason, Atlanta went to commercials in the middle of it.
Really?
Weird as hell.
I think I bought some commercials in Atlanta.
For what, Raycon or Crystals?
Yeah, for Raycon.
Really? Okay.
But we probably got some Crystal commercials in there too. Like we probably doubled up.
It was amazing, and I love the fact that it was multi-generational because a lot of people in our culture put such an emphasis on youth when the reality is youth is fleeting. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what that performance should show you is that longevity is the goal. Because you got some of these people that have been around for 40 plus years.
Yeah, Grandmaster Flash performed, Furious 5, De La Soul. It was
LL, Run DMC.
I mean, LL and them been around for longer than 40 years. I've been in the game for 30.
Been about, yeah.
I mean, they got to be 50-year game.
Well, hip hop is 50 years old, so they have a 50 years.
So I'm old then.
We all old, right?
Yeah, I am old. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Oh, we
I
do
got
have
the
the
mascara on my beard.
We do have the Busta Rhymes, Chris Brown. Play Busta because Busta killed it last night.
Every time I come in and I gotta say that, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta try to get a little thing about the thing that we doing because this is a matter of everything about give it to a couple of others that I always with and I gotta get it again and again.
Hold on.
What do you think, Ray? What do you think?
Busta ain't saying something in a few of those things.
I don't believe Busta saying a damn thing. We gotta stop this.
Hold on. And I love Bust, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I heard every.
He ain't saying a damn thing.
Play it again.
Play it for real. Busta ain't saying a damn thing, bro.
Every time I come in and I gotta say that, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta try to get a little thing about the thing that we doing because
right here. He said a lot of it in the beginning, but he didn't.
Busta ain't saying nothing. He does that often, by the way. Now I've seen him do that verse where he's doing damn near every word verbatim. I saw him do it on Big Boy.
Right.
But on stage, Busta don't be saying nothing.
Yeah, last night he definitely there was a few that got tumbled in there, but overall though he aced it though, like with the energy. But
he sounded like how the closed captioning reads when you put the closed captioning on for his verse.
My goodness. And then lastly, this was probably one of the saddest moments last night when they did the dedications to all the people that was fallen, all the people that passed away, and Quavo of course did his.
I miss just how you smile at me. I think you into infinity. I wish I had a time machine so you can take a ride with me. Wrap my arms around and hold you tight, feel so you can never say goodbye. Out in the galaxy, up in the stars, over the universe, bigger than Mars.
What
is that new music?
Oh, you never heard that?
Nah.
Yeah, that's Quavo's dedication to Takeoff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was dope.
What a terrible note to end on, Indy. My God.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Man.
Absolutely.
And you know what I liked about that, though? They did the in memoriam segment during his performance. So it was his performance, and then some country artists came on.
Country artists, yeah.
And they did like the whole in memoriam during that time.
Yeah, so they saluted everybody that
not
passed
everybody.
away.
The what?
K Slade, they did
shout out to
P&B
K-Slade.
Rock.
That was my brother.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
So you said the in memoriam? In
memoriam.
What is that?
When they salute all the people who have passed. When they honor all the people who have passed.
In memoriam?
That's what you're talking about a UFC or something. I don't know what you're trying to say.
No,
memoriam.
That's what I was just. I'm curious.
Now they missed some people last night.
I just want to know certain things, and I'll ask questions.
Yes, as you should.
Yeah.
Hovain Hilton, salute to my guy Hovain, man. Rest in peace, Hovain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, listen, I don't expect the Grammys to honor all our people. You know, but I do expect the BET Awards to get it right.
Absolutely.
You know,
coming up.
Absolutely.
Shout out to BET. We got stuff going on.
Yeah, for BET Awards weekend.
Well, it's just multiple things, but yeah.
You on College Hill?
Yeah, shout out to Tracy Edmonds. Yeah.
Salute to Tracy.
This one is gonna be a big one.
Dropping the clues bombs with Tracy Edmonds. Love Tracy.
All right. What are you giving your donkey to, Charlamagne?
Man, 4 after the hour. Let's talk chicken and watermelon. It is Black History Month.
That's where we go.
Yes, we'll discuss 4 after the hour.
Chicken and watermelon, isn't that
good?
What?
Great.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it. I'm glad you said that, Ray.
I love that.
All right, me too.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Thank you for Synthesizer's Instant Replay, Peanut Butter, and Standard Time. Are these just words strung together? Or is it just some connection between them? I don't have the answer, but Crown Royal does. Curious? Well, that's an itch you can scratch this Super Bowl Sunday. Please drink responsibly.
This is a miracle.
There is no question that there are problems in this country between police and community.
Yes, you are a donkey.
The latest on that police killing of a black man.
Now to new developments in the deadly spa shooting rampage.
And yesterday was a really bad day for him, and this is what he did.
And so we are in a state of emergency.
Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the number one threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Wow, donkey of the day for Monday, February 6th goes to Aramark. Aramark is a food service company that provides meals to the District of Nyack, New York, and other places. And that's what they did on the first day of Black History Month, provided meals. Let me tell you something. On Friday, I gave donkey of the day to Turning Point USA at Clemson for having an affirmative action bake sale. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't entertained by all the ways people stumbled their way through honoring Black History Month. And the only reason I'm giving Aramark donkey of the day is not because what they did was so egregious. It's just that this is one of those things that by now people should have figured out. Okay, see, on the Black History Month menu, Aramark had a Philly cheesesteak, broccoli, and fresh fruit. That's what was on the school's lunch calendar. That's what people thought they was going to eat. But they decided, since it was Black History Month, to change the menu at the last minute. Would you like to know what they ordered before I go to the news report? I just want to ask the room. Ray J, what do you think they ordered for the first day of Black History Month?
They ordered...
What do you think of black people? What you think? Food.
Don't worry about it, Ray J. It's okay. The fact that you don't have an answer is good.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to have an answer for that.
I was thinking of asparagus.
Behind the scenes, he said Roscoe's chicken and waffles and watermelon Ciroc. But I'm not going to put him on blast.
No, you said chicken and watermelon, and then I went, well, isn't that? And then you said what, Ray J? And I went,
Roscoe's chicken and waffles and watermelon
really
Ciroc.
Good.
Let's go to CBS 2 News for the report, please.
I would love a chicken and waffle shot.
Happy that you spoke up.
Yeah, I am.
A mother reassuring her daughter after a racially insensitive lunch option was served at Nyack Middle School the first day of Black History Month. Instead of Philly cheesesteak, broccoli, and fresh fruit, Aramark, the food service company that provides meals to the district, served chicken and waffles and watermelon. In a statement, Aramark apologized for the insensitivity, saying in part, while our menu was not intended as a cultural meal, we acknowledge that the timing was inappropriate and our team should have been more thoughtful in its service. But this isn't the first time Aramark found itself in hot water. Back in 2018, another racially insensitive meal was served at New York University during Black History Month. It included barbecued ribs, collard greens, cornbread, Kool-Aid, and watermelon-flavored water. When called out, the company apologized and workers were fired.
What's wrong, Ray? What? What's wrong with you?
What,
Ray?
You laugh.
You gotta see Ray behind the scenes. He's like, what's wrong with Ray?
You laughed and you made me laugh, and then I'm laughing later when we back live. It was just I mean,
It sounds tasty. It's making you hungry.
Weird. It was good. The Kool-Aid was a little rough. Like that was a little much. Like, the Kool-Aid.
Here's the thing.
Was rough. Like with it, like it could have just been like a strawberry, like special drink.
Here's the thing. Eric Mark is making a rookie mistake at this point. Like we've seen this one enough times to know that this was going to cause social media backlash. So right.
I think to add the watermelon in the chicken, like the chicken waffle.
Well, we'll get to that. I want to talk about that.
And the watermelon.
I actually want to talk about that because we've seen this enough times to know that the woke-tang clan that exists in these schools is going to have a problem with this. But this is what your Uncle Charlotte is here for. See, I've told y'all a million times on this radio, we have to rethink this chicken and watermelon stereotype because the only reason we embrace it as a stereotype is because white men who are upset at our progression made it a stereotype. I've told y'all this a million times, so much so that I don't even have to repeat myself. I can just flash back to one of the last times I said it, and you won't even know it's a flashback because I didn't have a nose job like DJ Envy, so my voice sounds the same.
Envy, you got a nose job?
Yes,
no,
he did.
man.
Yes, he did.
No. Because it's okay.
It's okay. Would you like this lesson again? Because it is Black History Month, so it's the perfect time to teach our history. Chicken and watermelons is a stereotype, but why is it? Listen to your old Uncle Charlotte explain why it is. Listen. This is what they said about watermelon. This is from an article written in 2014 for The Atlantic by William Black. William Black says the stereotype that African Americans are excessively fond of watermelon emerged for a specific historical reason and served a specific political purpose. The trope came in full force when slaves won their emancipation during the Civil War. Free black people grew, ate, and sold watermelons, and in doing so made the fruit a symbol of their freedom. That's right. Sovereign whites, threatened by blacks' newfound freedom, responded by making the fruit a symbol of black people's perceived uncleanliness, laziness, childishness, and unwanted public presence. Listen. Interesting. I looked up chicken. Right? Claire Smits, a professor at the University of Missouri who studies race and folklore, said chickens had long been a part of Southern diets, but they had a particular utility for slaves. They were cheap, easy to feed, and a good source of meat. But, Smith says, came Birth of a Nation, the silent movie from 1915 that showed the founding of the Ku Klux Klan. One scene in the movie features a group of actors portraying shiftless black elected officials acting rowdy and crudely in a legislative hall. The message to the audience: these are the dangers of letting blacks vote. Sound familiar? Some of the legislators are shown drinking. Others had their feet kicked up on their desk, and one of them was very ostentatiously eating fried chicken. That image, says Claire Smith, really solidified the way white people thought of black people and fried chicken. Smith said that, like watermelon, that other food that's been a mainstay in racist depictions of blacks, chicken was also a good vehicle for racism because of the way people eat it. It's a food you eat with your hands, and therefore it's dirty. Table manners are a way of determining who is worthy of respect or not, end quote. Did you learn something, Ray Jizzle? Turn his mic on. Did you learn something?
Hello?
You good?
I learned something.
Word.
I did. I learned something. It's just, I don't know. It's just such a thin line between.
It is not. We let our pressure.
Meaning like I like watermelon.
As you should.
Like I
we
love
have no
watermelon.
reason not
That's
to
what
like
I'm saying.
it. It used to be a symbol of freedom for us.
That's what I'm saying. So where the chicken waffles and watermelon? Because I mean, that's a good combination to me.
A fantastic combination.
Even with syrup on the watermelon.
That's disgusting.
No, I'm just saying, like if a little bit got dripped on there when you like trying to mix them all together, you got the chicken and the waffles.
Ain't nothing wrong with
and then the
syrup
watermelon was in there too, and it was just kind of.
Y'all let y'all pressure shame y'all into thinking that chicken and watermelon was a negative stereotype when the reality of the situation is chicken and watermelon, as Ray J just said, is just delicious.
That's what I was trying to say from the beginning.
That's all. Nothing more, nothing
That's
less.
It.
And I don't understand how y'all can take the N-word, a word that was just a racial slur that racist whites used and still use as a derogatory term, and flip that into something positive. And some of y'all tell the world, no, that's our word. It's ours. Y'all took that negative ass word and made it a term of endearment. But things that God actually created, like chickens and watermelons, that are delicious that we made money off. Y'all let those racist Southern whites turn those things into a negative. Y'all let those Southern whites turn that into a racist trope, and y'all just accepted it. Y'all literally let someone shame you for doing something good. You literally let someone shame you for being an entrepreneur. You're supposed to look at those Southern whites the same way we look at Negroes who clown other Negroes for going to college, for reading, for having a legit occupation. But with all of that said, our Mark, come on. You have to know better, okay? Until we can change the narrative back to chicken and watermelon not being a stereotype, you got to know better.
I agree. And, chicken and watermelon, and you throw in the waffles too. I mean, that combination is off the chain.
Delicious.
I would love to have that at a party instead of asparagus and some chicken and some
grilled chicken,
some lamb chops or something like that.
No, I'll take
lamb chops is good.
I don't
now.
like lamb chops.
Oh, lamb chops is great.
No,
please give Aaron Mark the sweet sounds in the Hamiltons.
I like the I'd rather fried chicken.
Donkey.
I'm a donkey with the top.
No, man.
You want a donkey?
That's not for you, Ray.
No, it's not for you, Ray.
No, but Emmy was looking at me when they were playing it. So
No,
I just took it wrong.
Let's open up the phone lines, man.
All right, let's do it. 800-585-1051. What's the question?
The question, can we turn chicken and watermelon back to what it originally was?
Good food?
Do we have to continue to just to make it a racist trope? Do we have to continue to look at it as a stereotype? Do we have to continue to be upset when people put chicken and watermelon on the menu, knowing that watermelon was a symbol of freedom? Knowing that we used to make money off chicken and our oppressors literally shamed us into thinking that chicken and watermelon was a negative stereotype, and the reality of the situation is chicken and watermelon were symbols of freedom for us.
Let's open up the phone line. Let's have that conversation. 800-585-1051. Let me ask you a question though before we go.
Okay.
Your daughter's school celebrates Black History Month, and they tell you for Friday they doing chicken waffles and watermelon. How do you feel?
I'm gonna feel a little way just because
you just said that.
No.
Let's talk about it.
Because I need to know your intention. I know the meaning behind chicken and watermelon, but I want to know what the school's intention is. Why do y'all think
it's Black History
Month? Why did
y'all
serve it?
And black people like chicken.
But what if you ask them that question? What if you ask the administration that question, and then they break down what I just broke down about watermelon being a symbol of freedom? And what if they give the kids that lesson with the meal?
What if they say is like chicken waffles?
That's a little different. I need to know how you come to that conclusion.
It's ideology at the end of the day to educate somebody.
I don't even think you used that word. I don't know if you did or not. It don't sound like you did.
Well, it's educating.
It sounds like the way your headphones look is how you seem like you used that word just now.
I can't hear.
Oh, okay.
Can we fix Ray J's headphones?
But what I'm saying is to be knowledgeable on everything. Like if you broke down what it was,
there you go.
While you're serving it,
boom.
Then you give them the education that they need to understand it and love it. And
there
so it doesn't go viral wrong. It goes viral right. I'm smart.
Well, let's talk about it when we come back.
You smart.
Ray J's here, our guest host, and it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray J has kids.
Yeah, does the chicken and watermelon stereotype offend you once you know the history of the chicken and watermelon?
No.
So, Ray J, your school.
It makes me want to go. It makes me think about how you said it, to educate people while serving or before. Right. And you're paying homage to, entrepreneurs who used to, have this on the menu and made money off this food and this style of food.
Is there any type of food that would make you feel away? Like if your kid's school?
The only thing that kind of made it weird all the way was when she added in Kool-Aid. I was just like, okay.
White people drink Kool-Aid?
No. It's just Kool-Aid was just it really tipped it over for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, even Kool-Aid, I love Kool-Aid, and I love it with all the sugar, half the sugar in there, like all of it. Right?
Okay. Charlamagne?
No, that's why I keep trying to explain to y'all watermelon.
So it doesn't bother your kids' school have fried chicken and waffles for Black History Month?
If, like Ray just said, there's a lesson behind it. I need to know the intention of you serving my kids chicken and watermelon, because I know the history of chicken and watermelon. I know that watermelon used to be a symbol of freedom. I know that the trope came to be when slaves won their emancipation during the Civil War. I know that we used to grow, eat, and sell watermelons, and we made watermelon a symbol of freedom. You know what I mean? I know that. Same thing with fried chicken. I know the negative depiction of fried chicken came because it was put in that old ass D.W. Griffith movie from 1915, and they were trying to discourage black people. Mm-hmm. They were trying to paint a negative picture of black people who vote. right? Because they were saying if this is what's going to happen if you get a bunch of politicians, black politicians in office, they're going to be dirty and unclean and lazy. I know that. So being that I know that our oppressor made these things a negative, I have no problem with chicken and watermelon.
So what is our heritage when it comes to food, right? Because if it's Asian Heritage Month, they have Asian food that Asian people eat, right?
Yeah.
And they could be like, well, that's not all we eat. Or if there's a Latino Heritage Month, there might be stuff that Latinos eat, whether it's empanadas.
They got balut, they got
there's
adobo.
stuff. So what is our stuff that we don't feel offended by?
What you just said is so perfect because literally our heritage could be chicken and watermelon.
Correct.
Because of the history of chicken and watermelon.
So if they do put it on the menu, should we be upset?
No, that's my point. But it has to be intention. What is the intention behind it? That's what everybody has to start doing. When they start serving these things, tell us the intention behind it. Tell us the story of watermelon used to be a symbol of freedom, and tell us the story of fried chicken and how it became a negative stereotype because of D.W. Griffith's
they'll have
movie.
Indian heritage and they'll have Indian food and whatever it may be. But
have y'all had balut?
But
Nah.
I had butt last night.
But balut. It's like the egg, the chicken, the little baby egg is in the baby chicken.
Oh, I heard about that.
It's like a Filipino dish. Hope I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you drink it kind of.
And eat it.
I did have that.
Like
I had that. I had that with Timothy De La Ghetto one time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Chicken adobo.
Yeah, with the Nicole's restaurant.
Adobo, all of that kind of stuff. That's just I'm saying it to say that's in the Filipino culture. So what is our food?
All right, yeah, that's my question.
Yeah,
so you're from the South, right? So I'm sure that you have family members cook chitlins.
I do not like chitlins, but
I don't like chitlins too. But my mom used to cook. My mom used to cook chitlins. New Year's Eve. Yeah,
my mama.
That was a Southern thing. My mom,
pork's not good for you, but also too, the pig was, we used all parts of the pig because that was like the leftovers. That was the only thing that we had.
Right. You got pig feet.
You know what I mean? So there's history to all of this.
Right. But I know that. But if they had it in the school, would you feel away? If you went to school,
if they was cooking chitlins in the school, that's a problem.
Yes.
Why is chitlins a problem, not fried chicken?
No.
Chitlins are collard greens. Why is that a problem?
For health reasons, dietary reasons.
My mama cooked chitlins and they love chitlins. And I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, but I'm from LA. But
all right, soldier boy.
I'm from Mississippi, but I'm only two. I moved to LA at 2 years old.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Soldier Boy, but it's not that. And that's my homie. But chitlins in school.
That's wild.
It's rough.
Chitlins in school is
That's
wild.
pig intestines.
My mom used to cook at New Year's Eve every year.
I just don't know if people know what chitlin. That's pig's intestines.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what they do to your stomach when it go in. I just know the whole school gonna be smelling like chitlins.
Exactly.
That's a lot.
And that would have nothing to do with race to me. That's just nasty.
No. That's just the aroma of the
I
school
hate that way
at
it smells
the time.
too.
Yeah, it's like just like stinky. It's like stinky, and then you definitely need some Tabasco sauce.
Yes.
There's no way to eat them chitlins raw like that.
Ugh.
Well, let's go to the phone.
Yeah, you gonna need something.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kendall from South Carolina.
Kendall, what's up, brother?
Oh,
Talk to us.
My opinion. These white folks, they know exactly what they're doing. It's not by mistake. It's not by coincidence. And on the other hand of it, with me speaking with a lady from Africa, she's telling me the background of the watermelon. It is a symbol of our freedom. But at the end of the day, it gave us eating the watermelon. It serves two purposes: it'll fill you up and it dehydrated us. You know what I'm saying? So they know exactly what they was doing, man. It wasn't no coincidence or nothing, man. They know what they got going on. But I'm not ashamed of the watermelon. I'm not ashamed of the chicken.
That's right.
They gave us the worst part. They gave us the worst part of the pig was the chitlins. You know what I'm saying? Now they see how they charging you for it now. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing to them, but now they see how people eat chitlins. I don't eat chitlins, let's for the record. You know what I'm saying? I eat chitlins. But
hey, Ray J looked at me right there. They charging for the chitlins?
I mean, where do you buy?
I have no idea. I
Chitlins, they sell chitlins supermarket.
At what supermarket?
All the supermarket stores.
In the valley?
I don't know if they got in the valley. They don't got in the valley. In the black areas, like I know in Queens. Well, I'm from Queens. They sell
too health conscious in the valley for chitlins. Imagine vegan chitlins.
No, they're not gonna have it in Whole Foods. You can't go to Whole Foods to find chitlins.
Might work.
No, Ray. Don't even think about it. Stop. You don't.
Hello.
Because it's not chitlins.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, mama?
It's not chitlins.
I'm Erica.
Hey, talk to us, mama.
I call there all the time. I know y'all tired of me calling.
They healthy.
No, we not.
Okay. Anyways, on the thing about the chicken and the watermelon situation, everybody eats chicken. Everybody eats watermelon, waffles. I mean, you know, like, I get it, but, like, it is 2023. Like, I mean, people like Charlamagne keep talking about it, so people can't move on from it. Like, everybody eats those foods. So, I mean, if you keep talking about it, then, I mean, everybody will keep on talking about the racist stuff.
Did you hear anything I said?
I mean, people need to move on from it and live a good life.
Mama,
you can't let that, but you can't let that keep on defining who people are.
You can't hear straight because the wind is going in your mouth.
I can hear straight.
Listen to me.
I can hear.
I'm
all I keep hearing you talk about is racist this, racist that.
That's all
every day on the radio.
Charlamagne makes a lot of
sense.
I'm on your side.
Yes, he does. But I'm saying though, everybody. I mean, it is 2023.
That's right.
Right.
I'm on your side, ma'am.
On our side.
I'm with you.
I'm telling you, he's saying the same thing.
Exactly.
It's just flipped differently. That's why when I use the word ideology and you think I just threw it out there in some kind of like term that didn't make no sense, I'm saying the ideology of black food and where it came from and how we pay homage to it.
That's right.
It makes sense if you're educated on where it came from. That's all I was saying when I used the word ideology.
You used it right, Ray. I was wrong.
This is a system of ideas and ideals. So
Ray was right.
Ray used it right. That's right. 800-585-1051. We're talking schools using, you know, fried chicken and watermelons. You think it's disrespectful, or we all eat it? Let's talk about it at the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me. And your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Ray J here. He's our guest host.
Yes.
And we're talking about Charlamagne giving Donkey today to who, Charlamagne?
Yep. I gave Donkey today to Aramark because they made a rookie mistake. You know, they served chicken and watermelon first day of Black History Month to a school in Nyack. But, you know, as I've always told y'all, you know, the chicken and watermelon stereotype shouldn't offend you once you know the history of chicken and watermelon. Watermelon was a symbol of freedom. You know what I mean? The trope came after slaves won their emancipation during the Civil War, and they started growing and eating and selling their own watermelon. And, you know, Southern whites were threatened by blacks' newfound freedom, and they responded by making watermelon a symbol of black people's, you know, perceived uncleanliness, laziness, and childishness. Mm-hmm. So it was propaganda. Same thing with chicken. Like if you go watch the D.W. Griffith movie, Birth of a Nation, they show all of these black elected officials, you know, eating chicken with their hands and licking their fingers. So it gave the perception that black people were, once again, unclean, lazy, childish, and it psychologically made people feel like this is what's going to happen if y'all vote black elected officials in. So we let our oppressors tell us that these symbols of freedom, these things we made money off, were wrong.
But you know what? I'm thinking about it now. I think I would feel a way to it. I'm going to tell you why.
Talk to me.
Don't just have fried chicken and watermelon during Black History Month. If there's black students in the school, have it, you know, other times.
I think that's more of the argument.
Other times.
Let's have a little bit more of it.
Yes.
Let's not use it just for this month. Since we love it, let's do it in March. Let's do it in April.
Yeah, don't make it seem like it's a negative thing. Like I'm just going to give you black people fried chicken and watermelon on Black History Month.
But as you said earlier, that's like that. If you know your history, that is our historic food.
Hello, who's this?
My Nine.
Hi,
Nine.
This is Tasia from Detroit.
Tasia, what up, though?
How y'all doing? I just wanted to say about chicken and watermelon whole situation that chicken and watermelon, that's not the only thing that black people eat. It's just the only thing that, just like Charlamagne gave us the history about it, that's the only thing that they, you know, put out in the limelight and shit. Like, you know, we eat it with our fingers, it's dirty, but you got Italian pizza, that's, you know, Italian, they eat that with their hands, you know what I'm saying? So we have different foods on our menu. We just got a bad connotation of chicken because, just like Charlamagne said, that's what they gave us. That's the history that they wanted to put out there to us. So, of course, we going to look at it like it's bad, but same situation with the N-word. Why can't we just take it back and make it into a good thing? Like, this is how we came up. Like, this is the first food that we had, and we built off of that. You got KFC, you got Popeyes, all of these chicken places, and white people eat that too.
So
you know, it's not a bad thing.
Give us another dish besides chicken and watermelon.
But we really comfort food, right? So it's like macaroni and cheese.
just like y'all said about the lamb chops. Then you got ribs. We got macaroni and cheese. We got neck bones. We got collard greens. It's so many different dishes under soul food is what it's called.
So yeah, comfort food, soul food. You're absolutely right. Cornbread.
Yeah, and then I guarantee you, it's 50% of black people in their kitchen right now. I got a season. Soul food seasoning. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about chicken. It's about all the other foods that fall under, black cuisine. We have so many more dishes than just fried chicken and watermelon.
That's true too. That is true too. But like I said, I think I would be offended if they just did it in February. I think I'll feel a little way. Do it throughout the whole year. My kids go to your school too. Let's represent every culture.
Our month.
That's all I'm saying.
Pay homage to our month. It's Black History Month. Let's do it here.
This is where you're supposed to teach these lessons.
If not, then how do we enjoy our month if we can't enjoy our food?
That's right. I
want yams and greens, and I want the greens with the ham hock in it.
See, I don't eat pork, right?
But I do.
I do too.
And I don't even eat the ham hocks all year long. I just like it
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah, every now and then.
Absolutely.
I like it in there a little bit, even if I don't eat the ham hock or the neck bone. It's in there, and I can taste it with the greens.
I feel what you're saying.
I want that. I want it now.
I'm with you.
I want it right now when we leave. I want to go and get some soul food.
Go. You got Amy Roof's right there in Harlem.
I'm going to Amy Roof's.
You got Sylvia's Classic.
Sylvia's Classic, yep.
You know what I mean?
You feel a little Caribbean, you go to the grill if you want a little Caribbean.
I used to order in the grill every day when I was here. And they had they could bring it with the little plate, like the little aluminum foil plate, and they stuff it all in there. So you got to eat it together.
Salute the Brooklyn Chop House too.
It's all mixed in and it's bomb. Shout out to the grill.
Salute the Brooklyn Chop House. They be taking them Asian dishes and making them soul food, boy. I swear.
They do.
They got the lamb dumplings and the lobster dumplings.
Yeah, I don't eat lamb.
The chicken fried rice, the lobster fried rice.
It was in the Bible.
I ain't say nothing about no lamb in no Bible.
The blood of the lamb.
What?
Are you washed in the blood of the lamb?
Huh?
Are you washed in the blood of the lamb?
That's a true. But
are you washed in the blood?
That's not a diet.
I don't know, man.
You're not supposed to have sex before marriage too. That's in the Bible too.
I'm married.
The moral of the story is stop learning your history from your oppressor. Okay, y'all let y'all oppressors shame y'all into thinking that chicken and watermelon was a negative stereotype when the reality of the situation is chicken and watermelon were symbols of freedom and they're just delicious.
Say it again, Charlamagne, because Charlamagne is telling you what you really should be embracing.
That's
Embrace who we are.
That's right.
Make sure we like soul food all week.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to tell you about Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we got to talk about Ray J, see if he squashed some beef that he had about a month ago.
Ray J in the news?
Yeah.
No, not really. I was commenting on one person's page and it went somewhere. But
this is a tease, Ray J. We're supposed to pay it off later. It's a tease. Just a little tease.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm all down for Tyrese bashing. Let's talk.
Oh my goodness, we'll get to it next.
Me too.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, let's get to the rumors. It's the Breakfast Club, by the way. Our guest host, Ray J, is here. And
he's shirtless right now, by the way.
Yeah, he's shirtless. Let's talk Ray J.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name or you gossiping or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the rumor report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on the Breakfast Club.
Let the record show, as soon as you mentioned Tyrese's name, Ray J took his shirt off.
He did.
I didn't. That sounded weird.
He sure did.
No, I meant like you seemed like you wanted some smoke.
I mean, Tyrese is way bigger than me.
You started asking for Vaseline?
No, I said baby oil.
Oh,
because I wanted to show like.
For your ash? I thought you wanted to fight, bro.
Why do you have your shirt off anyway?
It was for my muscle.
Yeah, why are you
not
shirtless?
Not for my ass. It was for when you do the workout like this and you see that.
Why do you have your shirt off, bro?
Because it's hot and I felt like I was at home.
It's not hot in here.
It's not hot.
Well, I wanted to show y'all that I feel at home.
Yeah, but it's a bunch of dudes here.
It's women in here.
It is not a bunch of dudes in here. Don't say
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I was telling them that our ratio is solid. But even then, like I don't want the dudes to look at my nipples.
Ratio.
I thought you said ratio.
Like it ain't about that.
You meant ratio.
Yeah. Ratio's dope.
Yeah,
just like ridiculous.
Raylien.
Raylien.
Yeah,
that's
like
a revival if we go into church. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some redemption.
I like that.
You know, if we want to do water, we can be revived.
But let's get to the Ray Umers right now. All right.
I like that, Ray.
Now, Eddie Murphy was performing at the Golden Globes, and he said a joke that kind of pissed Tyrese off. Can we hear the joke?
I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. It's 3 things. You just do these 3 things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name.
Well, Tyrese responded on Twitter back then, Instagram back then. I'm still Team Will Smith. There's nobody on this earth that will ever influence me to ever have a change of heart towards the biggest influence in my life. Move on already. I'm just saying, man. Well,
and then Ray J got revenge.
All right, now
I've never came up with revenge. I've came up with a lot of different stuff. Like I got like 150, 200 names, but never revenge.
So Ray J responded, Tyrese better mind his own business. You're not on Eddie level. To think you can tell Axel Foley or Hakeem, the Princess of Munda, to move on already? He's number 1 in his acting campaign still to this day. Real legend. You better show some respect, Tyrese, before Will slap you back into your reality.
Respect.
Yeah, I said
respect.
Put some respect on Eddie's name.
Put some respect on it.
You know how I feel about you and your antics. Don't play with my mentors. It won't end well.
Yeah,
exclamation mark.
Because if we being petty and we talking about move on already and all of this stuff, and Will Smith's one of the greatest of all time.
Absolutely.
And he would I don't think he would appreciate like Tyrese going at Eddie Murphy is like, and his joke was light. It was like lighthearted, and that's my mentor. Eddie Murphy, my mentor. I watch Boomerang and I watch Coming to America every single day of my life for a certain gap.
So are you cool with Eddie?
Yeah, has Eddie ever been a mentor
Eddie,
in real
guy.
life?
Eddie, listen, only mentor, like real mentors I got is my family that I spent all my time with. My mom, my dad, my sister. But at the same time, I've definitely chilled with Eddie, and he's like I'm like one of his number 1 fans. So if Will Smith is one of your number 1 fans, I mean, you one of his fans. Tyrese, you look up to him. He's whatever. And I feel that way about Eddie. I felt, I needed to say something. It was petty.
So y'all like the Navy and the bar.
I was thinking about that, like their own fan clan.
But everybody got to agree with me. Like if Will Smith said move on already to Eddie, then it just like y'all got to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's on y'all.
So you saying Tyrese don't have that kind of power or authority?
Just how dare you?
Yeah.
Don't do that. If that made you a little uncomfortable, just tell Will. Don't publicly try to go at Eddie Murphy.
Now did Tyrese reach out to you? I know he likes to DM. Did he DM
ain't got
you?
my number, but he my sister friend. Like they been cool.
Your sister friend?
Meaning
Brandy's friend.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's like your sister friend. Like
nah.
I got mad sister friend.
Him and Brandy like super cool, or at least they been over since we been younger. So even if I get mad, it's like he know what's up. He done called me a couple times on some way out, like disrespectful, like you know what I'm saying, stuff about how he didn't like certain stuff I did, and so I just spoke my mind.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and it was light.
Yeah, it was like,
and I think Will would agree with me. Don't tell Eddie, like, don't even talk to Eddie like that. That's a way out of both of our, like, we're not there.
Yeah.
That's not even in our
weight classes.
Yeah, this is way into it. Like, saying. Don't ever do that. And if ain't nobody gonna speak for Eddie like that, which I know he gives no cares about it.
Right.
But still, Eddie, I got your back. I came through. I picked you up in the G-Wagon the first year. It wasn't even out here. And I took you where you needed to go because you said, let me see how this ride. And so we rolled around.
Well, we're going to talk about that when we come back.
Everybody don't believe none of my stories. Man, listen.
That never happened.
Eddie Hip, I said,
I don't believe that.
We're going to talk about that when we come back.
Hold on, we're going to talk about that when we come back. Dr. King, I thought you were somebody else.
That's Coming to America. That was Coming to America. You don't watch Coming to America?
Oh.
The mix is up next. We're going to talk about this when we come back.
I want to Ray J Tyrese versus now.
Start up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Thank you for Synthesizer's Instant Replay, Peanut Butter, and Standard Time. Are these just words strung together? Or is it just some connection between them? I don't have the answer, but Crown Royal does. Curious? Well, that's an itch you can scratch this Super Bowl Sunday. Please drink responsibly. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Our guest host, Ray J, is still here.
That's right.
It's Black History Month. What we doing?
Listen, man, you know, every month, every day during Black History Month, the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio, we put out a podcast called I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either, hosted by my man B-Dot, where B-Dot tells you some things that you may or may not have known about Black history. And today is no different. Today we're going to break down Hidden Valley dressing. Yes, there is some Black history with Hidden Valley dressing. We'll discuss.
I didn't know, maybe you didn't need. I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know.
Now, if you're anything like me, you know that it's ranch over blue cheese at all costs. Who wants to dip their delicious wings in some old liquid cheese? In the words of the great Keith Sweat, nobody, baby. Of course, it's ranch over blue cheese. Everybody knows that. And when I think of ranch, the only ranch I really think about is Hidden Valley. But after some homework, there is a reason why Hidden Valley is the best. It's because it's got melanin in it. Hear me out. Steve Hansen, he was a plumber from this tiny village of Thayer, Nebraska. He came up with the dressing mix around 1950. See, he was doing a stint in Anchorage, Alaska as a construction worker. And there he would occasionally cook for the crew. And they loved it. By 1950, old Steve and his wife Gail bought some property near Santa Barbara, California. It was called Sweetwater Ranch, but they ain't like that name. So they renamed it to Hidden Valley Ranch. And they opened it as a guest ranch, and people would just pull up. Now, the story goes, the place became even more popular as a steakhouse with Steve's dressing as a favorite souvenir. They said people would carry it home in mayonnaise jars. They said it was the original Red Hots because they put that ish on everything. Steaks, vegetables, potatoes, just like we do now. We put ranch on pizza. Folks dip their wings in it, put it on salad, carrots. It was in such huge demand by the late 1950s that your boy Steve Hansen began packaging the dry ingredients. Yeah, he would put all the ingredients in an envelope, and then he'll mail it to the folks, and they'll add their own buttermilk and mayonnaise at the crib. Sort of like boxed cake mix now. Man, who would have thunk it? Hidden Valley Ranch, invented by a black man in 1950 on his ranch named Hidden Valley. Now take that to school or work with you, because I didn't know. Maybe you didn't either.
That's right. Make sure you subscribe to the Black Effect Podcast. I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either, on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network, hosted by B-Dot. Ray J want a podcast on the Black Effect.
Yeah, so log on, go to my stuff, Ray J TV on YouTube, and then Charlamagne and DJ Envy gonna pick it up and get a deal for me. Ray J TV.
And also, I want to shout out Crown Royal. They sent some bottles up here and some whiskey.
Them purple bags used to be people's bank accounts.
I know. I remember back in the day. All right, when we come back, we got the positive note, and Ray J gonna get that positive note, and he gonna tell an Eddie Murphy story when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club.
And it's real too. I ain't lying.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, earlier you were talking about you picking up Eddie Murphy.
I don't believe this.
Was that true?
That's true. Ask Eddie.
We ain't got Eddie.
Wait. Eddie ain't been to the Breakfast Club yet?
No, we never been up here.
I'll ask Arsenio.
I don't know if he told Arsenio.
Tell us the story. What happened?
What's
the story?
So, y'all really want me to tell the story?
Yes, I
thought it was over at 9.
No, go ahead.
So, all right, so I go
and
back.
Don't rush it either.
All right, so I go. Hudson Miller, who's one of my family, he know Eddie. That we went to watch. I think it was a fight or something at Eddie's house one night.
In Jersey, he used to live in Alpine.
No, in Beverly Park.
Oh, okay.
And so I had left my phone over there. So I go back the next day and see if they let me in Beverly Park to just go pick up my phone real quick because I didn't know how to get in touch with nobody. Mm-hmm. I get there and then I go to the door. Eddie's there. I got the brand new G-Wagon. I'm driving my sister's car. She got the G-Wagon back 10 years before it came to the States.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he had bought his wife the mini G-Wagon like that. So he was surprised to see the car. He like, what is that doing in the States? Mm-hmm. And so he was like, looking at the car, he was like, take me around the corner real quick, drop me off, let me see how this thing rides. So I drove him around the corner and spent a few hours where we was at and just was enjoying one of my mentors' time is Eddie Murphy.
That's dope.
I believe it.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. It was on accident, but it happened.
What if Eddie would have said, you know how to drive stick? And then you would have said, I can learn.
Well, I think I really don't like driving sticks.
Yeah.
It's like the clutch and everything, and it's like I never was able to get them off the ground.
Yeah, me neither. I
would have just said I probably just stick to automatic.
Do you want to get a positive note, or you want Ray J to do the positive note today?
Give him something positive.
Give him some positive for the people.
Showing?
Your nipple is definitely showing.
No, they not.
Yes, it is.
I didn't want that.
No, we didn't want that. Okay, you got a positive note for the people out there?
I got a positive note for everybody out there. Here's the thing. People gonna tell you that it's not good. I don't like it. You should go this way. You should go. They always think wrong about your right. Listen to the people that care about you, but listen to your heart. Because in this music game, in this tech game, in any game, nobody's ever right until you prove them wrong. Right? So if they're right and you don't work hard towards your goal and achieve it, then they were right. But to prove them wrong, just work harder than everybody else you know.
I think what Ray is trying to say is you don't succeed by saying what you're going to do. You succeed by doing what you say you're going to do.
Yeah, and just work harder than everybody you know. I respect everybody that's working at a fast food, at a fast food chain, right?
Word.
Because the grind that they start with and the certain things, like you might have to wear a certain fit. You might have to like see some people that you know what I'm saying, or girl you like. But if she see you grinding, no matter how she feel at the time, I respect your grind. And I think either we're all special or nobody's special. Nobody's bigger than somebody else. Just because you got money or just because you're doing this doesn't make you better than the person that might be doing something smaller in your mind. Because it all works together. This whole world, from the gardener to the janitor to the assistant to the celebrity to the security, it all works hand in hand. If not, it all falls down.
There you go. I like that. Right?
Words from Ray J.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?